How to fire your realtor. Hey guys, it's Gary Wong from GaryWongRealty.com again. People know me as the Christian Realtor. I'm also the author of the book on Vancouver real estate. So one of the most popular videos on my channel is the truth about canceling your listing. You can find more information about that one in the description below or maybe a link in this video. I was surprised that I got so much response from people contacting me because they didn't know about how to cancel their listings. But I don't want to go off topic and share about that. So people messaging me and calling me, asking me about that. I try to give very neutral information, try not to breach their agency relationship with their realtor. And it's been good, it's been great. So further to that, I thought another very common question that people have, but they don't really talk about it, is how to fire your realtor. You see, it sounds very ruthless and sounds very cutthroat, but actually it's not. Just like you switch dentists or doctors or massage therapists, firing your realtor, it's just basically saying that my realtor is not a good fit for me, I would like to choose somebody else. There's nothing wrong with that particular realtor necessarily. They may be a bad apple, or they may be just somebody whose style doesn't fit with yours. See, I always had the mindset that when I get into the real estate industry, I'm not going to be able to serve everyone. I'm not going to be able to serve the 3 million residents in Vancouver. I can probably handle a small percentage of clients compared to the hundreds of thousands of clients out there. There's a reason why there are 13,000 realtors locally, because one realtor can't do it all. There are different types of clients, there are different types of realtors, different business models, and different styles of work. Some clients choose based on language. Some Chinese speaking want to work with Chinese realtors. Some Korean speaking want to work with Korean realtors. Spanish speaking want to work with Spanish speaking realtors, and so forth. So let me explain how to fire your realtor. It's actually simpler than you think. Just talk to your realtor. You don't have to be a jerk about it and say you're fired. You don't have to kick and scream or threaten. You just need to talk to your realtor. Just say, you know, things aren't working out. I really don't think we're jiving. I feel better if I were to work with another realtor. Something like that. End it professionally. I strongly recommend you have good communication pathways with your realtor. If something's not working for you, talk to them. If something's working well for you, talk to them. Give them praise, give them constructive feedback, help them to know how best to serve you. A lot of realtors are able to tailor their services and customize their service approach depending on the clients. That's one of my specialties. I'm able to customize and tailor my services according to the clients. Some clients want go, go, go. Some clients want to take their time. I do both. I work according to their needs. So when you have this communication with your realtor, one of two things will happen. Either they'll be very calm and understanding and you guys go your separate ways and it's a very professional breakup. Or the realtor might be very defensive, maybe kick and scream. But I haven't heard that many stories of that happening. I've heard some. But a professional realtor will see where you're coming from. They'll understand your needs and they'll let you choose your path. Let me tell you a story of when I was fired by a client. I was working with an individual and their family. We went and took a look at some homes. We wrote offers, but couldn't find them anything. Then one time I went on vacation and I wasn't readily accessible. My mistake was not clearly communicating my accessibility to my client. I didn't tell her that I was on vacation and I didn't tell her that it's really hard to reach her on the phone. And To make matters worse, I was going through a tough time in life with the family. She felt like I dropped the ball. She felt like I wasn't getting back to her quick enough. I kept asking her to respond to me by email, but she kept asking me to get on the phone with her, but I was on vacation and I wasn't able to access the phone at that time. I told her to email me, but she really stressed to be able to talk to me on the phone. Finally, I was able to talk to her on the phone, and she said she doesn't think it's working out and she would like to terminate the relationship. I was very cool about it, understanding I'm not the best realtor for everyone. Some work really well with me, and some just feel that I'm not a good fit. So I didn't tell her about my family situation and those kind of things. But when I got back to town, I said, let's grab coffee, and we talked over coffee, and we just said, yeah, it's just not a good fit. And then she ended up choosing a great realtor, I think, and then sold her place and bought a place, and everything went well. To me, it's about keeping that relationship. I was friends with this individual prior to me being a realtor, so I didn't want to just be friends with her, only if she became my client. I wanted to keep that friendship because who knows down the line, maybe I can help her in her business and maybe she can help me in my business or something like that. I want to build that long-term relationship. On the flip side, let me tell you a story of when I fired my client. So I was working with a client over a period of 2 years. I don't know how serious or motivated they were, but I talked to him once in a while. I gave him a copy of my book. He read it. He found lots of value. I gave him advice. He used different realtors in that meantime to sell his home. And then finally, he came to me and said, Gary, I really want to use you to sell my home. So we started talking a little bit more, and I found out that the home that he was trying to sell was an owner-built home, meaning he didn't hire a builder to build it. He himself built the home. So when you build your own home and you want to sell it, first of all, you have to wait 1 year after it's built to be able to get this form called the homeowner disclosure statement that you get from the homeowner protection office. And then if you don't have that piece of paper, you're not able to sell the home. Basically, that piece of paper states the trades people that you use and provides phone numbers of those tradespeople. And basically, you're providing a warranty to the buyer who buys that home for 10 years. So I found out that when he used the other realtors in the past, they never got a homeowner disclosure statement. They just listed the property on MLS, which is actually illegal. And if the other realtors were caught, they would be fined maybe like $25,000 or something like that. So I asked him, do you have this form? He said, no, I just want you to sell it, list it. And we had a brief back and forth communication about it where he didn't want to go to the trouble to getting that form. And I told him, then I can't work with you. He had this back and forth communication, but he didn't have this form, and I told him that he needed this form in order for me to sell his home. But he seemed to want to put it under the carpet and just wanted me to sell the home. He got really angry at me, and I said to myself, if this guy is getting angry over me for doing the right thing, I don't think it's going to be a good fit in the long run. I said, I don't think it's going to work for us. I think you should find another realtor. All the best to you. And he responded, oh, please take me off of all your automatic searches, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, no problem. And then since then, I haven't heard from him since. I don't have any hard feelings. It's just that I'm not the right realtor for him. Maybe he's looking for a realtor that would just sell his home for him without going through the proper procedures. I don't want to put my client at risk of getting sued, and I don't want to put my license on the line just because he wants me to sell it without that form. So I think I did what's best for him, and we just moved on. So you see, there's a professional way to fire a realtor, and realtors also have a professional way of firing their clients. It's just not a good fit. One of the worst ways to fire a client is just never talk to them ever again. I think realtors deserve some sort of closure. I come across clients sometimes where I work with them and things are going well, and then all of a sudden they're MIA, missing in action. And I never hear from them for months and months and months. And I don't know what happened. I think the right thing to do is if you're working with a realtor and you've worked with him over months and months and you have done showings and written offers, and if you just change your mind about buying or selling a home, or you change your mind about using that particular realtor, just give them a heads up. Because some realtors, like me, we follow up and we think about our clients. We think about how we can serve our clients. So if you have moved on to a different realtor, just let your realtor know. Be straight, be upfront, professional, and just say, I'm working with another realtor now. Thank you for your time. I think that's the best way to go about it. So I hope you found value in this video. Subscribe and comment below. Tell me about your story, about when you fired your realtor, or if you're a realtor, when you fired your client. Until next time, God bless you. I know you're watching my videos to learn about real estate. You've got real estate questions, I've got real estate answers. Put your questions and comments in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified of future videos. And I strongly recommend you to watch my other videos over here.